Alright guys, I'm turning off my mic now. I have muted my mic during this entire playthrough. I prefer sometimes to play games without mic when streaming or recording, but yeah, I just have to unmute the game now because now I have beaten the Salt and Sanctuary, guys. Yeah, goddamn. Oh, what can I say? It's such an amazing game, honestly. It's such an amazing game, right? It's really, really so great. Also, I haven't played, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played that many Souls-likes. I haven't played that many Souls-likes. So it's hard to say if it's the best Souls-like, because I really haven't played many Souls-like, you know, yet. so far, but yeah, I can't say that it's like it's one of the best Souls-like Metroidvanias, I guess you could say. Maybe like one of the best Souls-like platforming Metroidvanias by far, actually. I did play this game a few years ago with a friend, co-op, and I think we played maybe most of the game. But I'm not sure if we played, like, I don't think we played all the optional bosses because there's lots of content that was completely new to me. But also, like, yeah, having, like, this was years ago, so I don't remember everything as well. But yeah, I there's definitely some new things that I have not seen that we didn't play. And also, I wanted to play this game solo because I really liked it so much, playing it back in the days, you know. And yeah, sure, it takes some time to get into learning dodge timings and iframes and everything, just like all other games. But yeah, yeah, man, it's a really cool game, honestly. I think I will give it like a 7 of 10, I think, because they really managed to yeah. I see a lot of inspiration from Dark Souls, but I also know, like, they have also been like, yeah, it's not a secret. I think the developers did mention how they're inspired by, like, a few things are inspired by Dark Souls, but yeah, I think, like, they managed to do a lot of things really well. There's some really unfair bosses and some areas I really hated. They were so frustrating. Like, there's for example, there's for some reason there's some enemies and bosses can do one and the same move 5 or 6 times in a row, which feels like, yeah, it feels really, the RNG can really become really strange sometimes. And I also didn't like there's lots of enemies that can teleport for some reason. So they just teleport behind you or sometimes above you, and yeah, you just know. And then when bosses have projectiles, sometimes if you get hit by one projectile, you will get hit by every projectile, and that insta kills you. So I don't know if I had an easier time because I used the Warhammer, and I think I maybe may have over leveled a bit, and I also transmuted the Warhammer and maxed it out. So I think maybe, yeah, I had a much easier time. Even if it might be not as difficult as Dark Souls, I think my build or my weapon was very OP, you know, because yeah, when I got the monstrous mace, I didn't struggle with many bosses. Like, I think I took most bosses after Hager's Cavern in between 2 to 5 tries. Even the Witch of the Lake actually took me like 3 tries because she is actually really hard. I remember her being I do agree with most people. I do agree she's really hard. Actually, a little bit borderline unfair maybe, but well, I don't hate her super much, but yeah, I think my damage was just really disgusting in general, you know, because I was not only using monstrous mace 7 plus 7. I also used like weapon buffs a lot. Probably I should have skipped doing that with my base damage of that weapon. Probably it would have been more fun to ignore the buffs, but yeah, just when you have it, I always prepare for bosses. If I can buff, I will do it. And I also got like I changed Creed to House of Splendor, so I also got that body buff golden wine. So yeah, I think maybe I made the game a bit too easy, but yeah, I like it so far. I like it a lot actually. There's a lot of good content. I like the Metroidvania style influenced things that you can unlock, movement that you can skills you can unlock. My favorite was actually the gravity shifting one because yeah, walking upside down was really fun. And I thought the Steel Palace would be using gravity shifting actually because everything in that place had like lanterns and statues and environment upside down. Everything was upside down in the platforms, So I thought maybe there was something gonna going on there. That area was a bit empty. Like yeah, that area basically only had the final boss. Actually, they could have included something there. Actually, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I like the final boss. Really cool music. Everything with organs is nice. Always, church organs and stuff. Yeah, I actually, yeah, it's hard to talk about favorite bosses, but I think I kinda like the Witch of the Lake actually, and then I also loved Queen of Smiles, and I think Crack and Worm and the Third Land, and yeah, the final boss. I'm not sure, like I'm not sure what was going on because he was pretty aggressive, but at the same time, I did read about how people could stagger him out of his attacks. I'm not sure if I could stagger him to really cancel his attacks, but I'm not sure about that. But I could stagger him, kind of, I think. But yeah. Is there any? Yeah, I did like the Unskin and the Architect a little bit, I think, and I did like the Forgotten King as well a bit. It felt the first encounter, it felt really unfair, but there's like one of the three bosses. It's a triple boss, so one of the bosses actually has very little health, right? And what else is there to say? My favorite areas is Salt Alchemansary because of the wind things you could travel in. I really like that mechanic. And Cigarette of Dust just because of how confusing but how much of a puzzle level it is. And the Dome of the Forgotten is also fun. It was very confusing to navigate the world somehow because there's 7 different ways or even more to enter. Like there's 3 or 4 areas that can be entered in 7 different ways. That's really confusing. Like I think Dome of the Forgotten, Red Hall of Cages, and a ruined temple you can enter from so many directions, and was like, but if I go to the left, if I go to the right, I end up in Red Hall of Cages. How can I end up in the same area if I go left as well? That doesn't make sense. Like I need a map of this game, I think. But yeah, but I mean, I don't remember. Like I remember a little bit how we navigated when I played with my friend, but I think that. Yeah, I'd say that because I don't remember much, so I'd say this was a semi-blind first playthrough, maybe semi-blind playthrough, not first playthrough, of course, but semi-blind playthrough. But yeah, I really like it actually. I have read mixed reviews for the sequel, so I'm not sure if I will get it or not. Yeah, if I will get it, I will not get it now. I don't think. I still want to do Silk Song, of course. I'll try to see if I can cut this last review section and to do a separate video of it, but I will include it in this one. And I will just check what will happen in NG Plus now, because I really don't know actually. As I remember, you will not be able to fight the unspeakable deep, right? You can only have one playthrough. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. What? Okay, I don't understand what that was. Okay. I really like this game, but I don't understand. Like, I'm not sure if I understand the story that much. But yeah, I'm likely not gonna play NG Plus, but I'm gonna just rest because I think I do think. Oh, you know what? I still have a. Oh, okay. So you. Okay. So you. Yeah. Okay. You don't get the brands, right? Yeah, that would be really cheesy, right? Okay. Yeah, you don't get the brands. That would be insane, wouldn't it? Equip icon. Yeah. But yeah, I think I will leave it there. I'm gonna do like I always do in these games. I'm just gonna watch a bunch of videos for a while and maybe dive deeper into the lore, and then hopefully I can make like maybe I can edit this out, this second part out as a little review of the game. I sometimes make full video reviews, but I think this will be enough for now. There's a lot to talk about, but yeah. Actually, I could probably make it, but I still have to do my Demon Souls review. So, but yeah, this has been Salt and Sanctuary. It's been so nice. I have been beating all optional bosses and finding all areas, all optional areas and everything. So yeah, this has been like, yeah, I haven't 100. I haven't platinumed it because I still need to do Unspeakable Deep, and it's crazy that you can't have another chance of beating him. Actually, that's kind of stupid, honestly. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.